Today marks the second week of students sitting their UCE exams, which is also the last set of exams conducted by UNEB. Giving updates on the progress of these exams, UNEB Principal Public Relations Officer Jennifer Kalule-Musamba noted that they started off successfully and there have not been any cases of exam leakage in all three sets of exams.
As a board, we would like to report that there has been no leakage of any of our papers, and this is mainly due to the vigilance of the system and everybody whom we've been working with.
She, however, said that the board registered over 20 cases of malpractice from the previous sets of UCE and PLE.
We've had a total of 25 cases pertaining to malpractice, both at UCE and PLE, which have been reported to police. All these cases are still being investigated. 10 of these papers, rather 10 of these cases were in respect to the UCE examination, while 15 of them were in respect to the PLE examination. Some of the suspects are out on police bond, while others, as investigations continue, while others have appeared before court and the culprits are being remanded.
She went on to highlight one suspect, Kadule Celestine, the director of Chisugu High School in Makindye, who was remanded to prison by the Makindye Magistrate Court after he confined candidates.
We have the director of Chisugu High School in Makindye at one Kasolo Celestine, who was charged with unlawful confinement of candidates and disruption of an examination under Section 30 of the UNEB Act 2021.
Kalule mentioned that they recorded a case of impersonation as well as aiding and abetting malpractice pertaining to PLE in Masaka.
The offense took place at Luti Primary School in Chotera, and it was alleged that 5 boys, namely Lemisa Elvis, 17 years, Sekajugo Ivan, 15 years, Kakumba Rogers, 17 years, Luyiga Peter, who is 13 years, and Rwasa Pius, 16 years, were found sitting a mathematics paper for another set of learners. Those being impersonated included Mubanguzi William, Rwasa Pius, Mufumbi Alan, Kanabi Henry, and Kaketo Fadiga, respectively. The impersonators were found in possession of identity cards, which were not in their names, and the photo did not belong to them. 3 of the impersonators were primary 6 students of the same school, while one was a senior 1 student from a neighboring school, and another impersonator was coming from a vocational institute. The impersonators were identified by a vigilance scout who notified police, and police did respond immediately and ensured that the impersonators were arrested, along with the head teacher who had been involved in registering the candidates or who had hired the candidates.
Kalule resounded the warnings against examination malpractice to S6 candidates who are currently sitting for their UCE exams across the country. She announced the scenario of a successful delivery of a bouncing baby boy by an S4 candidate at Karoshandara Secondary School in Kasese, who will be graded because she had written down her name on the paper and recorded her presence shortly before getting labor pains.
And last week, as UCE exams were concluding, we had a case of a student in Kasese at a school called Karoshandara Seed School, who did deliver a baby during the time of the Swahili examination. Unfortunately, she could not come back to write her paper, and yet she could also not do the paper from the hospital, which is outside the gazetted area. However, because she had written her name on the paper, she's going to be graded for the examination, and I want to congratulate her upon the baby.
The UCE Arts candidates today sat IRE Paper 1 and CRE Paper 1, and another set did Music Oral Paper 2, while the Science candidates did their Biology Practical Paper 3.